It's another big HA day. Hi, I'm Ken Kara with Ron Marchetti and John Eric Polai. You're watching us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. And remember that Samsung Productions app lets you stream us on your TV with Apple TV and Google Chromecast. We're kicking it off because everyone has Cougar Mania right now. Hazleton area boys basketball team playing in the 6A state semifinal this weekend. Ron, give us some historical perspective. You have your shirt on for Hazleton High School. We're going to go back to 1927 when Hazleton won a state championship, and you said you don't even know, or maybe people don't know what gym they were using as their home gym.
Nobody could tell me where they played. 1927, the gym wasn't even built, and Hazel won the first state title. So their home gym had to be Greeby. Unless somebody could correct me on that, but Greeby said their capacity is about 90. So I don't know how, when they were the state champion team, people were, how they were falling. Like, look at the people today. I mean, 90% of the, 85% of the people are really senior citizens, and that's why we have to get them railings at our gym. Had to throw that in. And then they won again in 1938, and in 1944, they probably maybe had their greatest team, but they lost because Red Meinhold, their all-state center, got hurt in the semifinal or the Eastern Final because they were playing Lower Merion, and Coach Huey McGee wanted to give them a pounding. They were up by 30 points, and in the last 30 seconds of the game, Red Meinhold got hurt, and he was out for the game. So he missed the state championship game. Hazel only lost by 6 points.
All right, and Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, there's been a great fan following for this team. I overheard today a great story you told about Josh Samick, not even from Cougar fans possibly, maybe from the other team.
No, Josh Samick walked into the Abbey restaurant last Saturday. Maybe it was Sunday morning. But he got a standing ovation. And everybody's behind the team, and everybody's just going crazy. You know, as a matter of fact, the last game, I think Hazel probably played the greatest game ever in history of their Cougar history, really. 94 points, everything went great. And if they would have played at Liberty, I think they would a little disadvantage that they're playing in Freedom, but it doesn't matter. Hazel is like a locomotive out of control. They're just going to go all the way, my opinion.
And that was a big game for Josh Samick as well. Well-deserved that standing ovation after Aberdeen. John, really quick keys, do you think, to the game this weekend? 1 p.m. at Bethlehem Freedom on Saturday against Lincoln.
All right, a few things. First one, got to stay out of foul trouble, and here's why. So the other team, big lineup right across the board, 6'7", couple 6'9" guys, a 7'1" guy who doesn't really play a lot, but still, they have the size. Hazleton area, you lose a 6'8" guy in Josh Samick, you wouldn't have a 6'8" guy coming off the bench to replace him. The other team does. They lose a 6'9" guy, they have a 6'9" guy coming back in. The next thing, free throws. In the Abington game, Abington got back into the game because Hazleton was going 1 of 2 on the free throw line late in the game. Abington would go down and hit, a bucket underneath, maybe sneak a 3 in there, making them able to come back into the game. So you have to make your free throws. And the last thing, finish strong. That's going to be a big thing. So far, the Cougars have done that all year. So just as long as they can finish the game, you don't want to see a game like this where all of a sudden it's a 7-point game, 2 minutes to go, and the other team has momentum and makes a real late run. They got to be able to be able, when you get into that situation, make that one big bucket that just puts the final nail in the coffin.
All right. Well, John will be at the game. You can follow us on Facebook for updates from there. We'll have a story on Monday. Let's now get to the news program.